Are you tired of overhang belly? I'm talking about the fat that hangs over your lower belly. It's unhealthy and limiting in so many ways. And you may think you need surgery to get rid of it, but that's not the case. In today's video, I will share with you simple habits that can help you shrink this overhang belly and eventually have a flat stomach so that you can wear whatever outfit you want to wear. All I ask of you is you watch this video until the end. Also, remember to take before and after photos, progress photos throughout, so that you can see how rapidly your belly is shrinking. Let's dive right in. The first habit is going to help you get results sooner rather than later. And this is, number 1, get back on track immediately. How do you normally react when you mess up your diet or workout routine? Do you say, I'll start all over tomorrow or Monday or next month? If you normally do that, you're shooting yourself in the foot and delaying your results. The best approach is to get back on track immediately. Let us say you're supposed to eat chicken and broccoli for lunch, but then you messed up and ate chips. Instead of saying, I'll start all over tomorrow, get back on track immediately. And this could mean eating a healthy snack before dinner, or going for a walk in the evening, or eating a healthy dinner. When you do that, you'll get results faster and you will build a healthy relationship with the food. Same with exercise. If you skip workouts, don't say, I'll start all over on Monday. Do a workout the next day or in the evening, and that will keep you on track. Remember that if you mess up once or twice in a week, that is not going to ruin your progress. If you're doing the right things most of the time, you'll still get results. So always keep that in mind. The next habit will be perfect for you if you're used to eating a lot of food. And this is number 2, practice volume eating. What is volume eating? This is eating foods that are very low in calories, but are very filling. They have a huge volume. And we are talking about veggies, fruits, low calorie foods like air-popped popcorn, whole grains and such. These foods are very low in calories. And this means even if you eat a lot of food, you still be able to maintain a calorie deficit. So instead of eating something like bread, eat a salad that has, let's say, vegetables and fruits. And this is going to fill your stomach up and keep you full until the next meal. You don't have to eat very small bites to lose weight. You just need to choose the right foods and you'll be able to maintain a calorie deficit without the hunger that makes many people stop following their diet plans. The next habit, number 3, is avoid eating after dinner. Not eating after dinner will go a long way in helping you lose the overhang belly. For one, it will put your body in a fasted state. Let us say you have your dinner at 7 p.m. and then your next meal at 8 a.m. the next day. This will give you 13 hours of fasting. And when your body is in a fasted state, it switches from using glucose, which is from the food that you eat, to using fat as a source of energy. And this will allow you to burn the excess fat. Not only that, when you avoid eating after dinner, you reduce chances of consuming excess calories. Because what do most people eat after dinner? We snack on high-calorie foods, fatty foods, and sugary foods. And lastly, not eating after dinner will allow you to sleep better, because going to bed right after eating can lead to discomfort, acid reflux, and reduce the quality of your sleep. And as you may know, sleep is strongly correlated to fat loss. So by avoiding this habit, you'll be able to reduce your calorie intake and also use fat as a source of energy. Now, if you don't know how to avoid this habit, I'll share a link to a video that I've made sharing strategies on how to avoid eating after dinner. The next habit is definitely going to help reduce your cravings. And this is number 4. Stop watching food shows and reels or short videos about food. Why? Because when you watch food shows or food commercials about a fast food, it increases your cravings and increases your chances of messing up your diet plan. So if you want to avoid that and stick to your diet plan, avoid this type of content altogether. Because with weight loss, it's all about conditioning. And what are you conditioning your brain to get used to? Are you conditioning it to get used to eating healthy foods or unhealthy foods? If you don't want to eat cake, fast food, don't watch videos of such foods. Instead, use that time to prep your meals, do workouts, and learn more about eating healthy, like watching videos like this. The next habit will definitely help you control your portions. And this is number 5. You don't have to clean your plate. Do you normally feel guilty when you don't finish all the food on your plate? You need to get rid of that mindset because it can lead to excess calories. What you need to do instead is listen to your body and stop eating when you feel full. Now, this is where mindfulness comes in because you have to be aware. You have to focus on the meal that you're eating. But if you're eating mindlessly and you're used to cleaning your plate all the time, chances are you'll still continue to do that even after watching this video. So what you want to do is remove all distractions when you're eating. That is the TV, the phone, everything, even conversations, and simply focus on your meal. If you do that, you'll realize that you will notice when you're full and stop. You can save the food that has been left on the plate for later. And that will also help you in terms of not having to cook every single meal. The next habit is not very easy, but it will work wonders for you. And this is number 6. Wake up earlier to exercise. Instead of saying, I'll exercise later and then making excuses like I don't have time, I have to cook, I'm too tired, why not get up earlier than you normally do and get done with your workout? And this has many advantages. For one, it sets the tone for the day. It allows you to make healthier choices later in the day. Maybe you would have eaten something that is unhealthy for breakfast, like bread, but because you've done your workout, you'll eat something like hard-boiled eggs with vegetables and sweet potatoes, and that meal is going to keep you full and also give you energy. Secondly, working out earlier will allow you to cover more steps, which is one of the habits that I highly encourage you to do. Walk more than 10,000 steps. And for you to achieve this, you need to wake up earlier than you normally do a workout or go for a walk. The next habit will definitely help you avoid the common mistake of underestimating your caloric intake. And this is number 7. Measure your calories with a cup. I normally find counting calories very hectic, so this is the next best approach. Use a cup to measure the amount of calories if you're eating high-calorie foods. If you're only eating volume foods such as vegetables, fruits, and air-popped popcorn and whole grains, you don't even need to do this. But if you have pasta and rice in your diet, you need to use a cup. All you need to do is Google the number of calories in a cup of rice, a cup of pasta, cooked rice or cooked pasta, and that will show you the exact number. And when you're serving, simply use that cup to serve, and that way you'll be able to avoid the excess calories. But ideally, you want to focus more on the volume eating. Another advantage of this is that it will encourage you to do more volume eating if you find it hectic. The next habit is one that you've heard me say over and over, but I'll never stop mentioning it. And this is drink water during, before, and after meals. Most times you'll hear me saying drink water before meals, but I also encourage you to drink water during meals because this will help regulate your calorie intake, and it has been shown to help improve digestion. And after meals, it's also good for increasing your water intake. By doing this, you will lower the amount of food that you would have eaten, because if you're drinking water before a meal, a glass or two, that is going to fill your stomach up. And then during the meal, it's also filling your stomach. And there's only so much your stomach can take before you feel overly full. and that will reduce the chances of consuming excess calories. The next habit alone can reduce your overhang belly. And this is number 9. Remove all added sugar. Added sugar increases your daily caloric intake and increases your cravings. So by eliminating it, it will make your weight loss journey much easier, and you'll see your belly shrinking day after day. Realize that added sugar is everywhere. Bread, ketchup, salad dressing. So what you want to do is read the food labels and go for alternatives that don't have added sugar, or simply avoid most of these foods because they are not necessary. The last habit is very simple, and this is number 10. Keep your meals the same. Eating the same meals is one of the best things you can do because it makes it very easy to control your calorie intake. Because if you're normally eating rice, chicken, and broccoli, soon you'll know the number of calories in rice, the number of calories in chicken, and you'll be able to regulate your calorie intake. Now, if you find it monotonous, what you can do is replace it with the foods that are in the same category. So let's say something like beans, you can replace with the lentils. Almost the same thing, and you'll be able to maintain the same meals. The other thing you want to do is maintain the same meal frequency. If you're eating 2 meals a day, maintain that. Because if you keep changing meal frequencies, if today you eat 2 meals a day, then tomorrow you eat 4 meals a day, you're going to struggle to maintain a calorie deficit. And that is what usually leads to a lot of snacking. So maintain the same meals and the same meal frequency. And this is what I teach in my program, the 6 Weeks Weight Loss Challenge, which you can find at briansyuki.com or the link in the description below. People have used this challenge to lose as many as 22 pounds or 10 kilograms in just 6 weeks. So if you want to lose overhang belly and get in the best shape of your life, in addition to following these habits, join my program at briansyuki.com or the link below. I'll see you in the next video.